Welcome to Friday, July 24th, 2020. Warm with thunderstorms is the best way to describe what's coming today and through the weekend. This has been a week of high humidity air, very warm temperatures, and some of you have gotten rain. Some of you have gotten really good rain. Some of you have gotten too much rain. Some of you haven't gotten any rain. Unfortunately, that's a typical scenario when you get into the monsoon season, as the moisture comes in patches, groups, and then sometimes you get too much rain in too quick of a time in too small of an area, and I'll show you that here in a moment. We'll have the monsoon moisture all weekend. It's going to be better in some areas than others. The big winners will continue to be Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, parts of Utah, and some areas of Wyoming, but not all. Severe weather could occur with any thunderstorm, heavy rain, and hail, the biggest concern. This pattern is going to persist into early next week before it changes late next week to drier conditions. I want to show you what had happened late yesterday and last night over parts of southwest Nebraska, eastern Colorado, and northwestern Kansas. So here's Interstate 70, and here's Goodland, Kansas right here. If you go up to Ray, Colorado, Yuma, Colorado area, into Hagler, Nebraska, look at this area of rainfall. This is the radar estimating how much rain fell. You see this purple area and pink area right here? Well, that area picked up 4 to 7 inches, and we have a rain gauge in Hagler, Nebraska, which is right there near the Colorado border. Get this, 9 inches of rain. 9 inches of rain. That is almost the yearly average rainfall for some parts of the western high plains. This happens in the monsoon. You get this deep subtropical moisture that if the right setup gets going, you get a thunderstorm develop or multiple ones. The jet stream is way up north, so the winds aloft aren't very strong. This is why, as we said earlier in the week, this is flash flood season. You tend to get these slow-moving, very heavy rain-producing thunderstorms. And something like this could happen again this weekend or next week somewhere in the western high plains and Rockies. That's why you always have to be careful. Late July and early August. Keep your distance from creeks, rivers, and streams. Now, we have one extreme to the next. There are areas that haven't gotten any rain over the last several days. Places like Cheyenne, Wyoming, have had measurable rain 4 days in a row. Places elsewhere haven't gotten anything, or just a couple of sprinkles. Here's a satellite image to show you the extensive area of subtropical moisture. Look at all the way back down into Central America. Here's the plume of moisture. Here's the thunderstorm complex that brought that flash flooding that I just showed you. But this is really a good example to show you what's going on when we say there's high pressure in the Midwest and the clockwise circulation draws that moisture, and boy, there you really see it. Also of note, Tropical Storm Hannah has formed in the Gulf of Mexico. That's going to head this way or this way, bringing some needed rain to southern areas of Texas. We'll need to watch the moisture plume from this, because if it gets caught up and brought into here, that's something that could play a factor in next week's weather, something to watch for. Taking a look at the latest fire danger heading into the weekend, it has gotten better. Notice that a lot of areas in Colorado have gone to moderate. That's because of the rain. Even down here, lower fire dangers because of the monsoon. But then as you go up here into central Wyoming, southern Montana, these areas have just not gotten the rain as the rain's gone around it. So that is those two areas there in this immediate region showing the highest fire danger for the upcoming weekend. Now let's step forward and take a look at the precipitable water, where the thunderstorms are going to be forming and who has the best chance of rain. This is the precipitable water for this Friday today. Anywhere you see green, white, or blue, that means adequate moisture to get a good shower or thunderstorm to form. In the deeper moisture, the deeper greens and blues is where you're going to see the heavier rainfall. So you can see that today should be fruitful with showers and thunderstorms in the area. On Saturday, the more concentrated area of moisture is more into Colorado here and southern Wyoming. A little bit drier, but still adequate to get showers and thunderstorms in central Wyoming, still going, just not as many. So for today, widespread showers and thunderstorms. Saturday, the best chance of showers and thunderstorms in southern Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Nevada, and then back into parts of the southern plains. As we go into Sunday, Moisture expands more northward into eastern Wyoming and western Nebraska, and you're going to have the most activity there. Heading into Monday, still plenty of moisture. Heading into Tuesday, deep moisture. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we start to dry out. This is by next Friday, Saturday time frame. Notice the green's been replaced with brown. Drier air comes in as the monsoon, at least temporarily, gets shut off late next week. Thanks for listening and watching the Day Weather Podcast. Have a great weekend ahead. Watch out for heavy rain-producing thunderstorms this weekend.